just got out of the shower and instead of getting ready for bed, I kind of just want to play with some makeup. So let's start it out. I have not done any makeup prep, meaning skincare. So let's use our Elemis Superfood Oil under our eyes. I take 1 drop, kind of rub it between my fingers, and then press under eyes. Under my eyes. I already know I'm gonna get annoyed with my hair, so let's clip it back. While that's sinking in, let's put on a face balm. This is the Hyperreal Skin Canvas Balm. Still going back and forth on if I like this product or not. I love the texture and I love the feeling on my face when it goes on, but I have found for me that for some reason my makeup just doesn't lay on it quite right, or like I haven't been able to get it right just yet. Like my ombre elise works much better, but like the feeling, the luxness, is that a word, of this cream is beautiful. It's just about like, maybe I haven't quite figured out how to make it work on me. I really want to give this foundation another chance because when I tried it, I liked it, but it was 1, a little bit heavy for me, and 2, the color was a little bit too yellow. So we're going to neutralize it. This is the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation, long wear. It was definitely on the thicker side, so I'm going to do 1 pump on the back of my hand. And you can tell it's like in the middle, not too runny, not too thick. This shade is 004 Neutral Porcelain. Neutralize the yellow. I'm gonna add a little bit of blue pigment. This one's from LA Girl. Add a little bit of that, mix it in, just see where we're at. Yeah, much better. Not sure if it'll be too dark or not, so we'll just test it out again today. It's kind of just a playing process. So I'm gonna start with not a ton of it on my fingers, and you can tell how full coverage it is, which I do like, so I just think I don't need as much product on my face as last time. I also think I might want to try it in the future with 1 drop of beauty oil. Any kind of like facial oil will work for that, but I'm gonna try it just like this again for now. Okay, that's actually much better than it was last time, and I promise you it looks really, really good in person. My neck is actually, and like chest is super red just because it's been kind of irritated because it's been super cold. So I just put a bunch of eczema like therapy cream on top so it doesn't itch as much, but it's still red. And why not? Let's use this concealer again. This is the True Skin concealer that goes with it. I like this applicator because I want to brighten up this look a tiny bit, since I think while the shade looks pretty good in person, on camera I know it still looks a tiny bit yellow. So let's add some highlights to our face. This is Sephora Best Skin Ever in the shade 04N. All right, we are definitely on the path with our full coverage look. This is the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer in the shade Light Medium. Okay, I love it much more this time. The skin is skinning. I just have to get used to this fuller coverage look. I'm not gonna use any liquid blush, but we are gonna go in with some setting spray before our powders to melt all of this together first. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. While that's drying, I got this in PR a while back and I just haven't tried it. This is from JLo Beauty. This is the Beso Balm Ultra Hydrating Lip Mask. It's supposed to smooth, moisturize, and have a little bit of shine to it. The shade is called Sweet Shine. The packaging is pretty cheap, I'm not gonna lie. It's not very heavy, it's very plasticky. Oops, I just dug into it because I thought there was gonna be something on top. It doesn't really smell like anything, but let's see how it feels. Ooh. Feels nice, but it kind of tastes like Vaseline. Yeah, I would definitely pass on this. I would just use Vaseline instead. That's like an immediate no. Just like knowing how much JLo Beauty costs, while this feels nice, no. I'll definitely use it because I'm not gonna waste the product, but yeah, quick review on the no. Now you guys know the masks on the other hand, chef's kiss. I love her face mask. I set my T-zone with a mixture of my Givenchy Prisme Libre in one, and then the pink powder from one size. For the eyes, we're gonna get started with this Milani palette. This is the Gilded Mini in the shade Whiskey Business, so in the colorway. So I'm just gonna use, I think, a mixture of these 2 shades in my crease. It's one of those times I'm getting a bug up my butt to try a wing. We'll see. This is a brown eyeliner from Lancome. It's the 24-Hour Drama Liquid Pencil, and it's in the shade number 2 French Chocolate. I just made a little baby wing on one side with that, and then I'm gonna take this palette again and maybe just use the same shade with a mixture of the darker one on a small brush. We're gonna start to blend that out. So here's the thing, that wing is kind of killing it. Can I do it on the other side is the question. What I've learned is to make the wing a bit smaller than you want it to be, especially if you're using a pencil. And then when you smudge it out, you can kind of pull the product out a bit more and it's not as heavy. I don't totally hate it. I'm gonna stop messing with it and just let it be. I did some white in the waterline and just a tiny bit of definition underneath. I actually didn't add any more product to the brush. I'm just using whatever was left. I feel like my face needs some color, so let's add that back in. We're gonna use Benefit Hoola Bronzer. Just a big old fluffy brush. I'm gonna get that all over the brush. Yes, I don't know what that combo is, but maybe I've just fallen in love with that MAC and Catrice combo. Like, I feel like my face is just looking so flawless and everything's just applying so easily on top. Now for blush, we're using Dallas, and you can tell it's just slightly almost lighter, but I love having this blush in my collection because there is like a slight pink tone when I apply it to my face, but it's not one of those overpowering like pink blushes. So it's kind of that like perfect blush when you just want something subdued. And I think the only place I'm gonna add highlight today is my inner corner. And we're just sticking with the Benefit products. We're going with Cookie, which I've kind of fallen in love with. Ever since I got this color, I never like gravitated towards it, but more recently it's the one I keep grabbing. So no time like the present. I'm glad I'm getting some use out of it. Spraying my face down one more time. While that's drying, we're gonna take advantage of this time and fill in our lips. We're gonna do the shade number 20 from Kiko Milano. Then I think I'm gonna do a different color for me. This is kind of like a burnt orangey red. This is from Milani. It's their Stay Put Liquid Lip in the shade We Stand, number 190. I honestly can't remember if I've tried this shade, but I'm excited to put it on. Ooh, oh, I love. Okay, on my lips, this is more of like a brick red, and I'm obsessed. Look how white it makes my teeth look. And it's so complementary to the brown tones. Ooh, I may have just found a new favorite. I knew I already liked this formula. Like I knew that already, but this color. I'm gonna clean up the edges a bit, but do a little bit of a different liner. This is a dark brown on the outside. This is Foxy Brown from Charlotte Tilbury. Feels super sexy. I'm gonna try to use this again because I didn't like it the first time and we're just playing. But this is the Catrice brow thingy. It's the Clear and Fix. I have a feeling this is just not gonna be for me, but this is the perfect time to play since I'm not going out. But now I wish I was kind of going out because I love this look. I'll have to do it again. Yeah, this one's just a no for me. I'm gonna declutter this. Starting to load up the lashes with the One Coat Wow from Huda Beauty. I love this. But unfortunately, I found out that it does transfer on me a lot. So that's why I only really use it in videos where I'm not gonna be going out and I'm not gonna be keeping on my makeup for a very long time. I could easily see this being one of my favorites if it didn't transfer, but I just tend to be like a very transfer prone person. That's why I love tubing mascaras because they don't transfer on me. Lastly, I did fill in the brows a little bit with the Brows on Point from Billion Dollar Brows. But look at this look. I feel so classy in it, like classy, sexy, upscale, but still having some fun with makeup, you know? And look at the skin. That combo with the MAC and then the Catrice foundation. Always the days where we're not planning on going out, right? I guess I'll take advantage and like film another video, but let me know if you have any questions. Hope you guys had fun watching me play around with some makeup, and I hope you get to play around with some too. See you later. Bye.